Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another Lost Ark video. It's Friday, which means it's Arkonomics Day, baby. NA West, as always, for things like blue crystals and just in general. How applicable is this to other servers? Who knows at this point? Probably not very, but that doesn't stop us from doing this every little week of my life. Blue crystals looking like slow buy at 62, fast buy, insta buy, so to say, at 7k. I'm still kind of surprised at the price of blue crystals, though now it makes more sense than it did before, since there is a bonus room up. Even if the bonus room isn't, like, the most valuable bonus room in the world, there's still some value here for sure. And we will talk about the life pots and the influx of, how you say, the robots. But unfortunately, yeah, bots have kind of, I don't know, exploded again, re-exploded, unexploded, re-exploded, I don't know, man. The bots are back, and they have tanked the price of materials and fusion mats. Obviously, this is in combination with the, like, bunch of free life skill pots and stuff that we got, but reason why I say, I mean, obviously a lot of it is bots, is because if we take a look at the Steam charts, I don't typically like looking at the Steam charts because a lot of people are very contentious on how to read them, but I think understanding how charts work and being able to, like, at least know certain things is important, and I think it's very easy to tell when something is artificial versus not artificial, right? And it's hard for me to show, since you can only really see the dips and curves in, like, a meaningful way on the 1 week graph, but if we go out to a month, we take a look here. What came out on the 30th and the 27th? What came out? Nothing. Literally nothing. So why would we gain, quote-unquote, gain, like, about 15, 16,000 on a good day and over 20,000 on a bad day, right? It's quite obvious that you can always make the argument that, like, some of these players are real, even though there was literally not a content drop, really, that happened here. Sure, there was an advanced honing nerf, right? But in order for, like, 25,000 people to come back to the game, quote-unquote, for an advanced honing nerf that they likely wouldn't even be able to utilize in a meaningful way, it doesn't make sense, right? I just say, because a lot of people want to, like, argue against it being bots. Man, it's bots, okay? How many of these are bots? Who fucking knows? That's a question that only Amazon could possibly answer. But for people who are confused about trade skill prices and shit, if somehow that's kind of what the leading theory is, and you can obviously see on the subreddit the posts of the thousands upon thousands of robots, you know, just hanging out at fucking different, what the fuck are they called? Waypoints in this game? I don't know. But basically, it's bots. It's always bots, man. But I guess we can talk about the event shop, and again, it got refreshed last week. In case you somehow missed it, the event frog did get refreshed, and they added some more token bot items. Obviously, I haven't bought shit because I don't really play the game outside of my raids, but the frog did get refreshed. Don't get it twisted. Destiny shards being 200 gold. Man, I get it. I get it. I just can't not say something. Honor shards. Ugh. Yeah. Redstones have made a slight recovery, though, which, again, I don't think is a surprise either. Even if you do get redstones from the frog and the refresh of the frog, and you can also get redstones from the bonus room, I believe. Let me double check that. No, you can't. You get books. Oh, you do get it from the bonus. No, you get honing mats here. No, so you don't. You don't get stones from here. It's just books. I thought it was over here, but it's not. It's just books. Okay. But the frog is where a lot of these are coming from, especially word on the street, according to my intel. My intel is issue. No surprise there. But he is right. Frog does give them. And obviously, Frog does give a lot of them, especially with the additional boxes. Or, not additional. Well, yeah. Because you have these. It is additional, for sure. Either way, that's why the price of those tanked. In combination with, I think, people selling them because they wanted gold to do other things. I do think that's a large factor why, too. And I do think that's why we will probably see the price of these slowly trend back upwards again, right? I do think it'll trend upwards until you hit the content where people are like... The next content cycle where people need gold or need to hone, right? Because if people don't need to, quote-unquote, need to hone, people will hone the weapon. The weapon is like the for fun thing to do, right? And I mean, that's just how it's worked in the past. So I'm just extrapolating that it will work like that in the future. I don't know at the end of the day. You gotta keep that in mind. Everyone can say that they know things, but at the end of the day, nobody really knows. We're all just doing our best guesses. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That's a fucking wisdom of the year. Wisdom of the century. Let's take a look at Relic books. Adrenaline. 330... 340, excuse me. I was gonna say, did this go down a little bit? I think it did go down just a teensy-tiny bit. Not too crazy or anything too meaningful, but it definitely did go down a little bit. Which is good? Question mark? I mean, it's almost the same price as Grudge, which is kind of weird. I don't know. And then I'll go to the second page just for funsies so people can see, but I mean, after the first page, you basically... I mean, basically after mass increase, everything else is like free, quote unquote. Like, obviously it's not free, the 20k books, but compared to the 340k book, it's free, right? Oh, take a look at Cidarial Energies to end off the video, and then we'll take a look at gems. Gems, I wonder if they've changed prices because of the gem rework and the gem binding thing that's happened. Cidarials are at 830. None sold in the last 24 hours, I believe, is the average day. Last time they've been sold, though, is like 890, which is kind of surprising. I don't know. Last one that sold was 899, 998, so yeah, basically 900k. I mean, I guess it's not super surprising. It's just surprising to me how an item ebb and flows like this, right? Because it just depends. Is somebody going for Cidarial? If yes, then these will sell. If no, then they won't sell. And Cidarials aren't something super common that people want to go for, so it's like a very low traffic item. But when there is somebody going for the Cidarial weapon, the traffic is quite high, comparatively. I just find that interesting. Don't get it twisted. Level 10 gem, cooldown gem is looking at 1.7 milli. Yeah, I was wondering if there would still be a premium on damage gems or not. And there is a slight premium, because you're going to be able to convert damage gems, or you're going to be able to convert gems to the other type with the gem change. So I was wondering if these were going to lose their premium. And they did, but there's still a small premium, like a 300k premium right now, because we're not going to get that patch for quite some time, assumedly. So obviously it makes no sense for them to be equal, even though in the future, I mean, a gem should be equal value, you would assume. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the gem change. I'm not going to go too in-depth to the gem change, because I'm probably going to do that on Tuesday when I go over the subreddit and stuff. But let me know what you guys think about really just whatever the fuck you want, man. Honestly, that's all I got for today. Like the video if you like it, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you to my YouTube members. It's Biscuits Inner Diz. Remix My Life. I'm Nufu. I love all of you guys very, very much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!